Thank you for joining Game Trade Media live at PAX Unplugged. I'm Gretchen, and this is Andy from Looney Labs.
Hi there.
So I see a bunch of fun games in front of us. What do you got?
Well, I just brought our big new releases for this year, which are a couple of new time travel games and, of course, a couple of new versions of Flux. And these are our new deluxe versions that are in a little bit bigger of a box with a collector coin and stuff. And this, of course, I'm a big Star Trek fan, and I am so proud of Chrono Trek because it's taken all the fun of my time travel game Chrononauts and combined it with all of the Star Trek history ever. But, you know, if you're not a big Star Trek fan, a little bit will be lost on you. So I'm pretty excited about Time Breaker as well, which is a time travel game, but just a completely new one, and it's kind of zany, rush through time to catch the chrono-criminal who's been breaking time.
Does it have some of the same like mechanics that the Star Trek one has, where different cards affect different things in the timeline?
No. Yeah. Whereas, obviously you've done your homework. You know how Chrononauts works. Yeah, Chrononauts and Chrono Trek present a whole timeline of changeable history and a sort of you've changed history and then future events ripple. But in Time Breaker, well, let's just take a look at it here. We got a little bit of time, right?
Let's go. Yeah.
So Time Breaker has a whole little game board made. This copy has never been used. So I'm going to open this real quick. But it has...
An unboxing.
Well, sure.
Live, right now.
As you wish. So it has these tiles, see, that make a game board made out of tiles. And each of them shows I'm trying to figure out where the
right up here.
The tile...
There you go.
Okay. Oh, there we go. So each tile has on it the year in the middle of reference, so in this case 4000 BCE, but it also shows where the next time gate goes and where you came from. So as we move around the board, you'll be able to jump around to these various points in history by following the green arrow through to the next time gate. And so it has these little game pieces, and they represent the time agents that are pursuing the Time Breaker. So this is the Time Breaker, the cube, and we don't even have a good description of the perp. He's just a cube. And so the board then has the tiles that make up the whole board are different every time, but always with the time repair agency in the center.
So it has a lot of good replayability.
Absolutely, yeah. Because every board is different. So there you go. So we will be, so the Time Breaker is at large in the upper left-hand corner of the board. And each of us then has I like to be purple. We report to the time repair agency space in the center.
Oh, there we go.
And so during the game then, you'll be moving around the board by following the green arrows or by playing cards that let you jump to specific spaces. And you're trying to maneuver your guy through the time stream to wherever the Time Breaker is, place him under arrest, and then at that point he will move with you to wherever you go. And if you can move back to headquarters with him, you win the game.
Awesome.
If you brought the criminal in. But there are cards that represent the Time Breaker taking an action. So you might have him under arrest, but then somebody else will play a card that causes him to escape, and so he'd move to some other spot. And also the Time Breaker can destroy these gates. If he's on one, he can crash it. It gets removed from the board, and then you can't go there anymore. If you try, you get bounced back to headquarters.
Another level of difficulty.
So he gradually starts damaging the board as the game goes on. So that's sort of an overview of the game. There's a little more to it, but those are the essences.
The basics, yeah.
Yeah. I also want to show you this. This is a new little micro game that we made called Are You a Robot? And this one is such that actually I happen to have my companion here, and I'm going to pull her in if I can.
Your lovely assistant from the audience?
Yeah, I can. So this game is just a 2-minute social deduction game, and there are 3 cards. 2 of them say you're a human, and 1 of them says you're a robot. And if you have one of the human cards, you're trying to figure out who the robot is and shoot them. If you're a robot, you can't shoot because you're programmed not to. But you win if you get one of the humans to shoot the other one, because it's an evil robot trying to destroy humans. That's what they do. So if you're a robot, you win by getting one of the humans to shoot the other. If you're a human, you lose if you shoot the other human, and you win. Both humans win if you shoot the robot. The game ends when a human points at another player and says zap. Other than that, you can say anything you want, and except for zap if you're the robot.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you lie as much as you want, because if
All
you're
right.
a robot, you must lie. And I also
I'm
am
definitely
human.
human.
Okay. Well, are you a human?
I'm a human.
And you say you're a human?
I'm definitely human. I do human things.
Well, I'm
I don't
definitely
know.
a human, so I have to figure out which of the two of you is a robot and shoot them.
Yeah, I don't know. Out of the two of you, I mean, I'm definitely human.
Yeah,
I do human
I think it's
things.
her. You do human things?
I do human things.
What's your favorite human thing to do, human?
Taxes, obviously. Yeah,
Taxes?
yeah.
That's not, I don't believe
That's
that
very
doesn't
human.
sound, I think you
No,
should
no,
shoot
no, no,
her.
no. Human,
Yeah,
human
yeah.
all the way. Favorite thing is nature.
We
What about
can
you
tell
guys?
you're
What's
human.
your favorite human thing?
Eating chocolate and other physical events that only humans can engage in.
Oh, what's your favorite human thing?
Playing games, of course.
Oh, playing
but
games.
robots
That's
can
a
play
program
games.
thing. Yeah. Robots can be
yeah.
programmed.
Would you like to play a game?
Yeah, that's robot-y.
Yeah, you should probably shoot her.
Yeah, I don't know. Why are you so?
Why is he so
Yeah,
excited?
you're
Well,
ready for
I
this.
hate to shoot people. You know, as a human thing,
think
I don't
you
like to
should
go
shoot
around
him
shooting.
And then we'll win.
No, don't shoot me. If you shoot me, you'll
Good.
lose because you'll have shot one of the humans.
This is very. This is difficult. This is so difficult. All right, I feel like I
think
need
it's her.
one of those
I think
little
I'm gonna shoot
codes.
her.
Like I need
I'm
one of those
gonna-
little.
I'm going to shoot her if you don't shoot her yourself.
Look
proving
at this
to me
picture
that you're a
and tell
human.
me what's in the picture. Oh no!
Oh, you shot her. That's great because I
I'm
was
human.
a human. I mean, I was a robot, and I got her to do it.
I was human.
You were human, and you fell for my cunning skills.
Oh, well,
Thank you
have
for
fun.
joining us. But now we're going to play this again, the 2-player version.
Oh.
Just you and me. But now there's another rule I got to explain.
Okay, what's the rule?
So now there'll still be 3 cards.
Uh-huh.
And now that means but we won't see the third one. So it's possible that we are both humans. And in that case, we win
Yeah.
if we trust each other.
Oh.
And we demonstrate
Okay.
this trust by shaking hands.
All right, so that's how.
So if we're humans, we shake hands
Uh-huh.
and we win because we're both humans. We
All
high
right.
five because we were humans.
All
But
right.
if I'm a robot and you shake my hand,
All right.
then at the end,
Zap.
I don't let go.
Oh.
Because
That's-
I'm a robot and I have you in my death grip now. And that's how you know you lost.
All right.
So, but if you're a human, you got to shoot me if I'm a robot.
Okay.
But if I'm a human, you shoot me, then we both lose.
Okay. This is
All right.
tough. This is a lot of pressure.
All right, and we're
I
gonna
wasn't
let.
ready for this in an interview.
I know. I like to put you on the spot.
Okay.
So pick a card.
All right.
I'm going to pick
All
this
right.
card, and I'm going to show the camera the third one.
All
I'm not
right.
going to look. You didn't look at the screen, did you?
I did not look at the
Okay,
screen.
good. So
I was
I haven't
turned
seen
away.
the third card.
All right.
I have no idea, except that I know what I am.
I know what I am.
Well, I'm a human.
I'm a human too.
Well,
I'm
I really
definitely
am a human this
But I
time.
really-
Last time I was a robot, it's true. But this time I really am a human.
This time, okay. I am 110% human.
That's not possible.
Yeah,
A robot would
no,
know that 100%
very human.
is the
But
maximum human
humans-
you can be.
yeah, well, no,
so
robot
I'm
would-
inclined to believe you.
I
A
think
robot
a-
wouldn't use an expression like
yeah.
110%.
A robot would be like, you can't use that expression.
That's right.
Because it's not logical.
It's true. It's
You're
not.
being very logical.
Okay. So tell me some more human things you
Some
like
more
to
human
do.
things?
Yeah. Convince
Flower
me you're
picking.
flower picking.
Being at PAX.
Being at
Yeah,
PAX.
that's a human thing.
I don't know. I guess I haven't
Yeah.
seen any robots here.
I haven't seen robots
But that's
at
the thing
PAX.
about robots.
Yeah.
They look just like humans. You can't tell the difference unless you shoot them.
All right. Baking.
Baking.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'm feeling convinced.
You feeling very
I'm
convinced?
feeling
you think?
convinced. I'm going to offer you the handshake.
Oh. Well, tell me what makes you so human then.
Well, I have a very illogical and random and creative brain. Not at all like a robot wouldn't be able to create these games that I create, would it?
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair. All right.
yeah.
All right. I'll take your handshake.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yes!
Awesome!
Both human.
That was pretty good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We have trust.
We were both,
Yes.
we had the right a willingness, but also,
Reserved.
yeah,
Well,
exactly.
it's
That was very good game.
robots
Very
are
good game.
trixies.
Yeah.
Robots are trixies.
So how much time do we have left?
How are we? Good?
5
All
minutes.
right.
So
Let's go.
why don't we sweep all this away and play a little bit of Flux?
All right.
Because we just have a couple minutes left, and Flux is like the coolest game. You know, that's
well, obviously.
all of our
and this is Jumanji Flux.
all of our this is Jumanji
so
Flux.
I feel like
And-
it should be making music as we go.
Oh, it should be.
The soundtrack is in my brain. Yeah.
The
like-
sound of drums is actually an element in this game. In fact, look, I pulled it up. There's
oh,
the
wow.
sound of drums
There we
card.
go. As soon as you open the box.
It's true. So Jumanji Flux is exciting because it's got a new kind of card called a danger. Danger cards are cards that can get you eliminated from the game.
Oh no.
Yeah. So normally in Flux, you win by meeting the current goal, which is still true if you achieve the things called for by the goal. You still also have to say Jumanji at the end. You have
Well,
to,
that's the
you have
most
to say
important part.
Jumanji.
If you,
It's true.
is it even
it's a meta
Jumanji if
rule.
you don't say that?
It's a special rule we added that says you have to do that or your win doesn't count. But there's another one called No More Extra Lives. So you can get eliminated from the game, but then you can just jump right back in once everybody's had a turn until we've gone through the deck one time. At that point, death becomes real with this card then coming into play.
All
because
right.
it starts on the bottom of the deck, see? So when it gets revealed, then that's the trigger point at which you can't get back into the game anymore. So you can win now either by achieving the goal in the way that you would usually achieve a Flux goal, or you can win just by being the last player standing, by eliminating the other player. Because the way these dangers will work, most of them will be like rhinos attack. If you have the rhinos in front of you when I play this, you're eliminated by the game, by the rhinos. You know,
Yeah.
there's 17 different dangers in the game, and we'll start that on the bottom, and let's just jump right in and see what happens. Oh, and there's also a cool collector coin that comes with this game that I hold it up and then she gets the thing and I screw it up.
There we go.
There we go. It's this,
holographic.
It is. It's got this shiny thing and it says on the back, "It's my turn." And so it's a turn token. So I'll put it in front of you to indicate that it's your turn. And when it's your turn, it's done, you move it over to me.
All right.
So again, with Flux, these are the only rules right now. Draw one and play one. So draw one, add it to your hand, and then play any card you want. Keepers are always good to play because they're how you win, except in this case by eliminating players is another way to win.
Uh-huh. All right, so I am going to play...
I'm hoping I'll be able to find some way of eliminating you very quickly. Well,
All right.
that's perfect. So you've
I'll
got the
play that.
jungle. So you keep the jungle in front of
Yep.
you, and then it's my turn. So I draw one, and I've got the albino rhinos that we saw the previous
we just
danger
saw
for.
those.
I'm hoping that danger doesn't come right back and bite me. Now it's your turn. Draw another
All right.
card and play another card.
Draw another one. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, I am going to put down a goal card.
All right, so the goal goes in the center of the table and applies to all players.
Yep.
And if you have the game and the jewel, you win the game. All right, my turn. Well, that's great. I happen to have the game right here.
Oh, wow.
And
okay.
this is a
that was
special
quick.
card that also says, well, I don't have the jewel yet.
Well,
but,
fair,
you know, it's not impossible that I'll get it and still win right now because this has an option. Once you're your turn, you may take the top card from the draw pile and immediately play it. It's like a bonus little thing I get to do because I have the game. And if that card is the jewel, I will win right now. Let's see what it is. It is not, but it changes the goal to the game and the map. So I'm still halfway there.
You still have...
All right, and now it is your turn.
Now it is my turn. All right. You know what? I'm going to change the goal.
Okay. Big cats is the new goal. Lions and tigers. No
Oh
bears,
my.
though.
Yeah.
'Cause bears aren't in the jungle. All right, my turn. Move this back to me. Oh, I have lions. Halfway there. Oh, I forgot to use the game. Oh, well. Too bad.
Oh, well.
I forgot. Your turn. I moved the coin.
All right. I am going to draw one here. And then play a keeper card.
You've got Alan Parrish. So Alan Parrish, of course, is from the original Jumanji movie. And there's a lot of stuff in this game that's from the new Jumanji movie. But I say new, it's not that new anymore because the third one's about to come out. You excited about that?
I am so excited. I didn't even know until you told me that.
Yeah.
And now I am looking forward to a movie.
I really loved both Jumanji movies, and I'm really excited about the third one.
It's just a fun concept.
It's called The Next Level, I think. And
yes, with the rock.
yeah, he's still in it,
Yes.
but it's got like other people are playing, like other people get sucked into the game and play. It's like Danny DeVito
That's
is in
gonna
it,
be
I
fun.
think.
That's going to be
Yeah,
interesting.
exactly. I'm really excited about it. I have the statue. Oh, wait, before I move it, I didn't let go. I'm going to use the coin. Oh, too late. There's the Jewel of Jumanji. Too late. Your turn.
All right. Some more. All right, and I am going to change the goal once more.
Change
into
the goal.
jungle
Jungle vines. You have half the jungle.
I
You
do.
just need those man-eating vines is what you need. How often do you need man-eating vines? But right now, that's what you need.
So once we reach the win condition, everything would be good to go. One of us would win. What age range is this for?
We say 8 and up on the box, but younger ages can usually handle it. But 8 is kind of the safe age limit that we say. Are we out of time though?
Yep.
Is that our deal? Well, I will just go ahead and play myself. The Curse of Jumanji, causing me to be eliminated and you to win.
Well,
I don't actually
magical.
normally do that sort of thing, but since we have to stop playing, I will say you get to win. And thank you for letting me play some games with you
Thank
today.
you for showing
Have
us
a great
the games
rest of
here.
PAX.
Have a wonderful rest of PAX,
All
and we'll
right.
see you at your friendly local game store.